I didn't lose you when you walked away. I lost myself in the things you'd say. I bent my edges, softened my tone, till I barely recognized my own. I gave you light I used to say, gave you faith I used to have. Somewhere between your wants and fears, I disappeared a little each year. I chased your love, I crossed my lines, called it hope, but it was pride. I changed my truth to keep the peace, and slowly let myself release. I didn't lose you, I lost who I was. When I loved you more than enough, I let my world revolve around yours. Forgot what my heart stood for. You moved on, but I stayed because I was busy mourning the man I was. I didn't lose you, I lost who I was. When I loved you, I stopped doing things that made me me. Traded my voice for harmony. I smile through doubt, swallow pain, called survival keeping us the same. I thought that love meant sacrifice, didn't know I was paying with my life. I wore your needs like borrowed skin, and forgot where I ended, you began. I mistook losing ground for grace, confused self-erasure with fate. I gave you all I couldn't spare, and called it proof that I was there. I didn't lose you, I lost who I was. I shrank my soul so you felt enough. I made your comfort my design, and left my own far behind. You found yourself, I stayed because I was searching for the man I was. I didn't lose you, I lost who I was. When I loved you, maybe loving you cost me me. Maybe that's the lesson I need, that love shouldn't feel like a theft, or leave you empty when it's left. I don't hate you, I don't regret. I just miss the guy you never met, the one who laughed before he learned how quiet love can make you burn. I didn't lose you, I lost my name somewhere in trying to make you stay. I'll take the pieces, rebuild my trust, learn how to love without losing up. One day I'll love with equal blood, not give myself up just to be enough. I didn't lose you, I lost who I was. And I loved you. I'm not broken, just waking up to the man I was before love. And if I ever fall again, I'll make sure I don't lose myself then. She packed her things and left the room, like nothing there was hard to lose. Said we'll be fine, like words could say, a love already on its way. I stay behind with silent nights, with echoes stuck in yellow light. Every corner knows her name, but she walks on like none of this remained. She forgot the way we laughed, the promises we never passed. I remember every scar, every reason we fell apart. She left me with memories she forgot. Her care she carries on. Every always we ever got lives in me, but now she's gone. I replay moments she erased. I'm stuck in time she already escaped. She left me with memories she forgot. I still hear her in old songs, in places where we felt so strong. She said don't look back, let it fade, but she never stayed long enough to wait. I walk past days she doesn't miss, 1,000 almost kisses. I held on to what we were, while she learned how not to hurt. She moved on like love was like it never lost a fight. I hold on to every part she dropped without a second thought. She left me with memories she forgot. I relived the best and the worst we had. She closed the door, I locked the past, still waiting on a love that's gone. I replay moments she erased. I'm stuck in time she already escaped. She left me with memories she forgot. Maybe forgetting is a way of surviving what we became, but I don't know how to unfeel what was once so real. I don't hate her, that's the truth. I just hate remembered alone. She got peace, I got the proof. That loving her is what broke me most. She left me with memories she forgot. I'm still learning how to let them ride. I loved her deep, she loved in style, like I forever was a thought she dropped. One day these scenes will finally fade, or maybe I'll just learn their way. She left me with memories she forgot. If she ever thinks of me, I hope it doesn't hurt like this. I'll be here with what remains of a love she chose to miss. Through your quiet nights, held my breath for your lost replies. Thought every pause meant you needed me. Never saw the distance I couldn't see. I kept my faith when you went cold, kept your secrets like they were gold. Believed your heart was still in my hands while you were slipping to another man. I counted hours, I counted the days, waiting for words you never say. I held the line, I stayed the same, while you played a different game. I waited through your silence, believed in all our chances, not knowing your heart had gone to someone else all along. I gave my all, I gave my trust, while you were leaving in the dust. I waited through your silence, while you loved someone else. thought love could bridge the space between your eyes and my embrace. I held on when you pulled away, kept hoping you would stay, but you had already found your place somewhere my arms could never trace. I whispered dreams that we might share while you were gone, unaware. I gave my heart to what we were while you had already gone elsewhere. I waited through your silence, believed in all our chances, not knowing your heart had gone to someone else all along. I gave my all, I gave my trust while you were leaving in the dust. I waited through your silence. Maybe I should have seen it before, the quiet that screamed, the closed doors. I loved a ghost that wasn't mine, chased a heart that had crossed the line. I won't hate you, I won't plead, I'll just remember the love I freed, and learn to guard my own again before I fall where love will end. I waited through your silence, believed in all our chances, not knowing your heart had gone to someone else all along. I gave my all, I gave my trust while you were leaving in the dust. I waited through your silence. I'll walk away, I'll heal my heart from the love that tore me apart. I waited too long for someone else, now I find the love I kept for myself. I saw the cracks before the shine, heard the truth you tried to hide. You said you were a little lost, I said we're fine, our way in time. I held your hand through broken days, defended you in 1,000 ways. Well, you learned how to run from pain, I learned how to love you anyway. I didn't love you for perfection, I loved you for your scars, but you got tired of reflection and mistook escape for a start. I loved you past your mistakes, when you couldn't face what you made. I stayed when things were hard to see, you left before fixing anything. I carried hope, you carried blame, you chose the door, I chose to stay. I loved you past your mistakes, you left before fixing them. You said I'm trying, just give me time, but time don't move when you close your eyes. Every promise almost kept, every tear you never wept. I took the way you wouldn't hold, told you healing don't come alone, but you ran from the mirror's truth, like loving me was harder than you. I own my faults, I own my pain, you only own the shame. You wanted love without the word, a cure without the hurt. I loved you past your mistakes, when you couldn't face what you made. I stood in storms you wouldn't name, you walked away before the change. I carried hope, you carried blame, you chose escape, I chose the pain. I loved you past your mistakes, you left before fixing them. Maybe staying scared you more than walking out the door. Because healing means you'd have to see who you were and who you'd be. I don't regret the love I gave, even if it went to waste. But loving someone past their flaws shouldn't mean loving them alone. I loved you past your mistakes. I forgave what you couldn't take. I was ready to rebuild the flame. You were ready to walk away. I learned to love with equal weight. Next time I won't carry the blame. I loved you past your mistakes. You left before fixing them. One day you'll face the things you ran, but I won't be where you stand. I'll be healed, I'll be whole again, from loving you past your mistakes. Packed your name in cardboard boxes, left our nights in empty rooms. Every street still knows your shadow, every song still smells like you. They say time heals if you keep going, so I walk even when I'm weak. I don't turn back, I don't stay still, but my heart drags behind my feet. I'm not calling like I used to, I don't beg or ask why, but silence hits me harder now than when you said goodbye. I'm moving on, but every step still hurts, like broken glass beneath the dirt. I'm learning how to live without you, but forgetting you is worse. I'm not going back, I know my worth. Still every step still hurt. I'm moving on, but every step still hurt. I smile more in front of strangers, they don't see the weight I hide. I tell them I'm doing better now, leave out the nights I still cry. Your memory walks beside me, even when I'm walking free. I'm stronger than I was before, but pain don't leave quietly. I stopped waiting for your name to light up on my phone, but some nights I still reach out just to feel less alone. I'm moving on, but every step still hurts, like I'm healing in reverse. I'm building walls I never wanted, just to keep my heart from worse. I chose myself, I chose the truth, still paying dues. I'm moving on, but every step still hurt. Maybe healing isn't letting go, maybe it's learning how to stay with the parts of me you broke, without pushing them away. I don't miss who you became, I miss the man I was with you, the one who believed in forever before I knew what it could do. I'm moving on, I swear I am, just slower than I planned. Each mile puts you further back, still closer than I can stand. I won't stop, I won't reverse, even if it still hurts. I'm moving on, but every step still hurts. One day this road won't ache so bad,
I used to laugh without a reason, used to trust without defense. I gave you parts I never showed. You learned my heart, then broke the land. You said you loved the way I cared, the way I stayed, the way I tried. But every time you crossed the line, you called my silence pride. I've been until I couldn't stand still, held your world in shaking hands. You took my softness as a flaw, then wondered why I built a wall. You broke me, then asked why I changed, why my smile don't look the same. You burned the bridge, then called my name, like I'm the one who's to blame. I wasn't cold, I was in pain, I wasn't distant, I was drained. You broke me, then asked why I changed. You broke me, then asked why I changed. I spoke my hurt, you shut it down. Said I was too much, too loud. So I learned how to swallow words, learned how to bleed without a sound. You disappeared when I needed you, came back when it felt convenient. Now you say I'm not the man you knew, like pain don't rewrite who you've been. I stayed too long, I stayed too real, while you denied the way I feel. You took my trust, swore it thin, and blamed me when I closed within. You broke me, then asked why I changed, why my heart don't play the same. You drew the scars, erased your name from everything you rearranged. I didn't lose who I became, I just survived what you made. You broke me, then asked why I changed. You broke me, then asked why I changed. You miss the man who gave you all, but you don't miss the nights I fall. You want my love, not my pain, my open heart, not what remained. I try to heal while loving you. You watch me fade and called it growth. You never own the damage done, but still that's why I'm not close. You broke me, then asked why I changed, why I don't trust the same old ways. You shattered me, then felt strange when I learned how to protect my pain. I won't apologize for scars, they're proof I didn't fall apart. You broke me, then asked why I changed. One day you'll see the man I was, in the way I love someone else. Not broken, just careful because of you. You spoke in promises late at night, said I'm yours, said we're alright. Your voice was soft, your lies were clean, I trusted every word between. You said my name like it was home, said I'd never be alone. But while I held on to your truth, your actions slowly slipped the proof. You said the right things every time, but love don't hide behind a smile. I should have seen the signs you passed. Your silence said what words could not. I trusted your words, I should have watched your actions. I believed in what you said, not what you did. You painted love in perfect captions, while your heart was somewhere else. I didn't live. I held on to every promise you mentioned. You walked away without protection. I trusted your word, You said forever like it was free, like it didn't come with honesty. You said I worry way too much, while pulling further from my touch. Your phone lit up, you looked away. Said it's nothing every day. I swallowed doubts to keep the peace, while your efforts slowly decrease. You called me crazy for the pain, for feeling changes you wouldn't explain. I chose your voice over the truth, and now I'm paying for the proof. I trusted your words, I should've watched your actions. I believed the lies wrapped in affection. You said you loved me without traction, but love don't move without direction. I stay loyal to your intention. You were already past the end, and I trusted your words. I should've watched your actions. Maybe I loved you more than myself. Ignore my gut for something else. I wanted us so bad it hurt, so I let your silence do the worst. You never left, you just withdrew to loving me for like a chore to you. I wasn't blind, I just believed in who you said you'd be to me. I trusted your words, I should've watched your actions. Now I read the signs I chose to miss. You spoke of love without reaction, while I was drowning in the distance. I won't beg for broken fractions. I learned from scars you never mentioned. I trusted your words, I should've watched your actions. Next time I'll listen to the truth that lives in what someone actually does. I won't fall for another voice that promises love without showing love. You said I was the one, you said it's so short, that love like this would always endure. You wrote my name in all your plans, held my future in your hands. You told your friends, you told your mom, swore I was where your heart belonged. I wore those words like armor and truth, didn't know they'd be used against me too. You built a throne with what you said, then pulled it out from under my legs. I trusted promises you gave, not knowing love could change that fast. You said I was the one, then treated me like no one, like all I gave was easy to forget. I was your future, now I'm your past, like loving me was something you regretted. You held my heart and let it fall, didn't catch it, didn't call. You said I was the one, then you made me feel like no one at all. Yeah. You stopped explaining, stopped trying, left me guessing while you were smiling. I watched your efforts slowly fade, like my love was in the way. You chose your pride over my pain, called my tears too much insane. You looked at me with distant eyes, like I was someone you'd outgrown. I stayed the same, I stayed too long, believing love could fix what's wrong. But you rewrote the rules again, and I was never asked to win. You said I was the one, then treated me like no one, like I was just a name you used. I was your comfort when you
got too real for your escape? Did forever scare you away? You wanted love that didn't feel deep, something you could keep and leave. I gave you truth, you gave me doubt. I stayed in when you checked out. If I was truly what you claimed, why does loving me feel like a mistake? You said I was the one, now I'm just someone. You don't even look at the same. I was your plan, your safest place. Now I'm a memory you don't say. I won't beg for you undone. I won't chase the love you've outrun. You said I was the one, but you treated me like no one. One day you'll hear my name again and feel the weight of how it ends. Not because I wasn't enough, but because you let go of real love. I kept waiting by the phone for words you never chose. Thought silence when you were hurting too, but you slept fine in the truth you've been. You broke me slowly, piece by piece, then walked away in perfect peace. Left me with questions you never faced, and a wound you didn't name. I replayed every night we had, trying to find where I went wrong. But all your love left without a sound, and all your blame stayed on me somehow. I'm healing from a love that never apologized, from the nights I cried while we survived. You hurt me deep, then closed the door, like my pain didn't matter anymore. I'm picking up and you denied, learning to breathe without your lies. I'm healing from a love that never apologized. You called it space, I called it loss. You crossed lines I never crossed. You said time will make it fade, but time just taught me how to wake. I own my faults, I own my tears. You own nothing but the years. You left me answers I had to find in places you refused to look. I begged for truth, you gave me pride. A cold goodbye with no goodbye. I take the pain if you just say you knew you hurt me anyway. I'm healing from a love that never apologized, from all the ways you meant up. As you turned away, I stayed away, learning how much my heart could take. I'm finding peace you never tried, while you pretend I'll be just fine. I'm healing from a love that never apologized. Maybe saying sorry felt too small, or maybe you felt nothing at all. But I carried both of us through the fire while you saved your own pride. I don't hate you, that's the truth. I just hate what you put me through. I deserved at least one sign that you knew you crossed the line. I'm healing from a love that never apologized, from being blamed for your goodbyes. You broke my trust and left the scene like I was just a bad dream. I won't beg for what you had. I'll grow stronger in my come out, and you'll just be a chapter I survive. A love that never apologized. You knew my scars, you called them art. Said I was different from the start. You said my name like it was rare, like no one else could ever be there. You held my hands, looked in my eyes, said I was truth in all your lies. You made me feel like I was chosen, like I was more than just a moment. You built me up with every word, made me feel seen, made me feel heard. I trusted every always you said, didn't know they had an end. You made me feel special, then easy to place, like I was just a face you forget. One minute I mattered, the next I was erased, like love was a game you reset. I was everything when you were alone. Now I'm nothing now that you moved on. You made me feel special, then you made me irreplaceable. I remember nights you couldn't sleep, when I was all you said you need. You leaned on me when things fell apart. Now you act like I never had your heart. You say my name like it means less, like loving me was a weakness. You look at me like I'm just someone, you already found another one. I stayed the same, you changed the rules, turned our love into something cruel. I didn't fade, I didn't run, you just decided I was done. You made me feel special, then easy to replace, like I was just a face you regret. One minute I mattered, the next I was erased, like I was someone you never met. I was everything when you were alone. Now I'm nothing now that you moved on. You made me feel special, then you made me irreplaceable. Was I too real for your escape? Did you need new, not someone who stayed? I gave you love that didn't pretend. You gave me silence in the end. Now every mirror asks my name, like I'm the one who should feel ashamed for believing I was enough when you replaced me without love. You made me feel special, now I feel small, like I never mattered at all. You found someone else to play my part, like my love was easy to restart. I was everything when you were alone. Now I'm a memory you outgrew. You made me feel special, just to prove I was replaceable to you. I'll heal from the way you let me go, from being someone you never hold. But I'll never forget the pain you gave when you taught my heart it was replaceable.